It's Charles J. That just in case you ain't heard of me, they told me it was too late. But I promise that I'll be the first to speak. Most of these rappers, they fake. But you can't have your way, this ain't Burkhead. Everybody said it won't be. Till they see smoke, then they realize they'd rather have turkey meat.
What it do? It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. Say, man, Deontay Wilder says this is his last chance. And I agree with you. Listen, I'm a man and I have no problem standing on everything I say. I stand on everything I say. But this speech that Wilder done gave a lot of speeches, and he's notorious for that. Wilder is a talker. He's gave many legendary epic speeches, not only to this day, but he just done gave a lot of speeches. But this speech, it kind of moved me. I just saw all the trials and tribulations. I could see it in his face, just the things he's been through. No matter what differences I have with him outside the ring, with all the questions, you know what it is. If you listen to me, you know my problem with Wilder outside the ring. But I have no problem with Wilder inside the ring. I think he's more of a dog than damn near anybody in boxing. If you want my honest opinion, I think Wilder is more of a dog. I think he's a true fighter. I think he is what boxing needs. I just felt like them 10 title defenses, boxing was more exciting when Wilder was. I just gotta say it. I just gotta say that shit. I listen, Earl was doing his shit, Bud was doing his thing at Top Rank. Who else we had? Rigondeaux them and Loma them, they was doing their little shit. Wilder was the face of boxing. That's why I say, we keep trying to say Canelo. Wilder was really the face of low key. I mean, if we can say Canelo, you can definitely say Wilder was the face of boxing at one point in time. It was more exciting when he was the champ. I'm just going to say it. Especially when Joshua was knocking out Klitschko and them, and when he whooped on Parker. That was the fight. And I'm going to tell you, I'm just going to be honest, and I just got to say it. At the time that Joshua knocked out Klitschko and Wilder knocked out Ortiz, that fight was 10 times bigger than Better Beef Bivol. It was 20 times bigger than Fatback Fury and Usyk. I just got to say these things. I just got to say it, and we must admit it as boxing fans. Nobody's talking about Fatback Fury and Usyk. Boxing don't care, bro. Just tell the truth. We really don't care, bro. We really don't care. It's a cool fight. But no matter how great they try to say Fury and Usyk is, and I think Usyk is pretty good, the draw that this fight has, it's no near the magnitude. I'm just telling you, bro, when James Toney moved up the heavyweight and fought Sam Peters, that shit was 10 times bigger than this shit was, baby. Let me tell you something, that James Toney and Sam Peters, I'd have watched that fight a bunch of times. But both fights, that shit was way bigger than this Usyk shit. And which leads me, I just can't stop leaving out the fact that we don't never talk when nobody else said Usyk is a good fighter, but he ain't never sold. He's never been a draw. Fatback Fury has only proved to be a draw with Wilder. He did 50,000 Nope. What, it was about 50 to 75,000 pay-per-views with Ngannou, which was supposed to be a mega crossover fight. So Fatback Fury has never sold without Wilder. Yeah, Wilder may not be the best in the heavyweight division, but he brought the excitement. He brought the draw. Fatback Fury and Wilder in that first fight sold like 900,000 pay-per-view buys. Fury has never sold that again. They did damn near 1 million pay-per-view buys. What I'm saying, I'm just saying boxing was so much more exciting when Wilder was the champ. And it was fucked up how when we started talking about how thin his legs was after he lost. We started talking about his IQ after he lost. We started acting like he was never nothing after he lost. So now, inside that ring, Wilder was shitted on. Boxing never deserved a champ like Wilder. No. Outside that way, no. know what the children wait. No. Outside that purse and outside that weird ass question and outside his Asian wife, Wilder's upstanding, solid brother when it comes to this boxing shit. And he one of the realest to ever step in that ring, in my opinion. One of the most savage, give you everything you want, put his heart out there. I can never take away from what Wilder has done throughout his career. I can never take it away. I'm just telling you, when you look at the way most of these fighters are built in boxing, especially when they become a star, bro, most of these fighters would just, if they had a rival like Luis Ortiz, they just now be fighting him, and he's 46 now. They just now be giving him a shot. Wilder fought him when y'all said he was scared of him. Oh, no. Wilder didn't wait 4 and 5 years, and I'm just gonna say Joshua and Eddie Hearn, I'm not saying Joshua was scared, bro, but y'all stalled that shit. Y'all did not want to fight him. Wilder was too dangerous. It took a lot of shit to beat Wilder. I'm just going to say, and I just don't think there's never been Fatback Fury knew he could never fairly beat Wilder. That's just my opinion. You can keep saying he's fundamentally better. You can talk all that shit. And you know, it's amazing people try to act like Fury's so great. Bro, you was dropped by a cruiserweight. You 6'9". You supposed to, and Shakir said you'd beat Ali. Bro, do you think Ali would have ever got touched by Steve Cunningham? Let me tell you something. Even a version that fought Larry Holmes would have destroyed a goddamn Steve Cunningham. Stephen Cunningham almost stopped Fatback Fury, and he was a fucking cruiserweight that weighed 190 pounds, and he was 6'2". Let's just stop it, bro. Let's just stop it, bro. I saw you lose to a fighter that had never fought before in Francis Ngannou. You had a tooth and nail fight. So that spectacular shit you did against Wilder, bro, it's just hard to really give it real credibility. I don't know. I know your eyes was bucked in the second and the third. In all 3 fights, your eyes was bucked. So I definitely think he was on that snaughter. I don't know what else you was on. But there's nothing fair about a Fatback Fury. That motherfucker drinking 30 packs and shit leading up to the fight, but you never gas out. I don't know. I just don't know. Bush Light drinking motherfucker. Anyway, Wilder, you've done a lot for the sport, pimpin'. Like I said, bro, no matter outside your Asian wife and outside all that other shit that I disagree with and that Pope and shit and fucking with the Pope now, and outside all that shit and fucking with these white folks and golfing with them, outside of all that shit, bro, inside that ring, Wilder is solid. And I just know boxing fucked you over, bro. I just know we didn't appreciate it. They didn't say you had heart until Fury knocked you out in the 3rd fight. That's when everybody came out and said, Wilder's a warrior. He got heart. What about when he got hurt by Ortiz in the 7th round and came back and stopped him with an uppercut in the 10th? I just don't know. We didn't say he had heart then. We really said Ortiz really was winning the fight. That was the takeaway. I mean, he's a fighter that's been shitted on. Wilder, you lost your way a long time ago, and I'm just gonna tell you, you admitted that shit. I don't know if I'm the only person that heard Wilder admitted, and you said you lost a lot of friends on the way and shit like that. And it's certain people, especially with your brother. I think it's a lot of people that you didn't do right by that you realize. And I think the star power and the fame got to you at some point. Yeah, when you start doing them, what's them questions, that shit you can't live without? All that when white folks get to asking you, it's just too much shit you start doing commercially. I just don't know. Listen, you should just be the people's child. I don't know why black fighters don't have a problem with just having a black fan base. You don't have to cross over, pimping. I just don't know. They all think they got to do it. They all they all think they got to do that shit to be, you know. But anyway, you should have just stayed on your Alabama shit. And yeah, you've definitely did some soul searching, and I can appreciate that, bro. I can appreciate any man that can admit his flaws and admit his mistakes on the way, bro. We all make mistakes, bro. And I do critique fighters, bro, but when we just look in life, bro, it's so much that I critique myself on every day. I think I'm my worst critic, bro. We fuck up. We fall, we rise, we fall. It's just the struggle of being a black man in America, bro. It is a struggle. Everything fall back on that shit. I don't give a damn what kind of struggle you got. It fall back on being a black man in America. That is the ultimate struggle. Everything points back to that shit. So it just ain't no way around it, bro. But Also, I just think it's a slap in the face to have you as a co-main to an Arthur Better Beef and Bivol. I'm just gonna be honest because neither one of them have never been half as big of a star as you. Even right now, bro, with you losing to Joseph Park, you still 3 times bigger than Arthur Better Beef and Dimitri Bivol, and I think it's disrespectful. Had Joshua lost to Joseph Parker, there is no way they put Joshua on a co-main to a Bivol Better Beef. There's no way you do that, bro. There's no way. I just think it's disrespectful. Yeah, Better Beef and Bivol is a good fight. I really think it's a good fight. I am excited for it. I'm more excited for that than Fatback Fury Usyk because I just think Fatback Fury, you supposed to beat Usyk. You supposed to beat him any week to the body, bro. It's simple. It's not very hard, bro. But Better Beef and Bivol is much more interesting to me. But it's just no way that you should be the co-main, bro. It's just no way. No way. And another thing, I can almost guarantee this shit ain't gonna be on pay-per-view. And if it is, it won't do well. I'm just telling you, bro, this is just a good fight for diehard boxing fans. They can try to turn this shit casual. It should have never worked, bro. I don't give a damn how many barbershops you go in. If you ask about Better Beef and Bivol, they gonna look at you like they don't know what the fuck you talking about. I'm telling you, bro, it's way more. You could have asked about Rolly and Isaac Pitbull Cruz, and they got way more attention than some Better Beef Bivol or some Fatback Fury Usyk. So it's a good fight. It just ain't a big fight. You know, Eddie Hearn finally told the truth. He said, this is the best. He emphasized on that shit, best. This is the best fight that can be made in boxing. Yeah, it damn sure ain't the biggest. I just got to point it out, and it may seem like I'm just on the high side and hate on them. No. Numbers get pointed out every time a black fighter fight on pay-per-view or is considered a big fight, and they say he must talk shit. Remember how they tried to shit on Spence and Crawford for respecting each other at the press conference? No. I just gotta be honest, bro. Bivol and Better Beef out of all the card, that was the most boring press conference. One of the most boring press conference. Better Beef answered everything with one question. The highlight of the goddamn press conference when they said, "You got anything to say to Bivol?" That motherfucker said, "He know already." That was the most exciting shit of the night. Good fight, just not a big fight, and it's just If we can be this, like I said, we can be this accepting of a boring press conference. It's just the fight that count. Stop telling black fighters they got to do wild shit and climb monkey bars and juggle and do all this clown shit just to sell when they ain't got to do it. So, you know, it's a lot of fighters that don't talk shit. But like I said, stop pointing out when black fighters don't and that he need to do it more. So. You motherfuckers didn't appreciate Spence and Crawford. And I'm gonna tell you another thing. If PBC ain't shit, and that's I gotta say that too. And that's another thing. The biggest. It ain't just Bob. It ain't just Fury. It ain't just Frank Warren and how I think it was a conspiracy. It ain't just Daniel Kinahan. I think it was a big conspiracy against you. I think it was some dirty shit, and I think it's the reason why Fatback Fury just never gassed out in them fights. But what I'm saying is, bro, nobody done you worse than your own promotion. Bro, this damn near they did you like David Ruffin after he lost the Cadillac. Remember he was trying to sell them tickets to get some cocaine. He was trying to sell them tickets to the Temptations concert, and they said, "Man, this was last week." Motherfucker said, "Nah. That's dope fiend treatment." Wilder has been the face of the PBC ever since Floyd left. Earl is big. Wilder has been the face of the PBC, and Tank has rose. But while Wilder was reigning, he was much bigger than Tank. Tank just got bigger than Wilder. The last year and a half, he's got bigger than Wilder. Wilder was the face of the PBC. Wilder single-handedly carried the PBC for years. And for y'all to throw him away like that, and he got to go over there and struggle and take a co-main with Matchroom, he got to fuck with the very promotion that always said he wasn't valuable. It's a goddamn shame. That's a goddamn shame they got you fighting on a co-main, bro. And you had to go over there and fuck with Eddie Hearn and take what he gave you. Because you didn't have a lot of negotiating power. I guarantee Eddie Hearn damn near gave you what he gonna give you. You probably making the same payday as Zane. You may not even be the A side in this fight. It's just ridiculous. The disrespect for Wilder, I could never ignore it. And And another thing, let me tell you something. When I seen Wilder cut his hair and shit, I said, oh shit, yeah, Wilder may be back. Wilder done went back to the taper fade and way, that's our era and shit. And he done cut them twists off the top of his shit. Cause I'm gonna tell you something. Some of you brothers out there, you fade your shit a little too far back. I'm just saying, you motherfuckers try to keep that fade fresh, and you keep going back and back. And before you know it, you got that alfalfa on the top of your shit. Nah, there's a lot of you motherfuckers keep fading that shit back. You want that shit fresh. And before you know it, you got a goddamn alfalfa. You go from 40 dreads to just one piece on the top of your shit. And that's damn near how wild the shit was. But nah. He clipped that shit. Yeah, he clipped this shit. He back on this, taper fade and shit. Yeah, that what's up, bro. Wilder mean business. Wilder ain't scared of nothing in boxing. I'm just saying he just built there inside that ring. All that outside the ring shit, listen, I have a huge problem with a lot of things, bro. But inside that ring, bro, a motherfucker can't deny you, bro. And I think you were wrongfully treated in boxing, bro. They got you out the way for a reason. We can keep talking about he didn't have fundamentals, and it just he just wasn't skilled enough, and it was exposed by fear. You can say all that shit, bro. I just think it was a plan to get him out of boxing, bro, and get him off the throne, bro. Wilder was at the top. I told you, Wilder pulled and drug Fatback Fury. That motherfucker was behind a dumpster somewhere in East London. Needles hanging out his goddamn arm. That motherfucker had broken bottles of Coke 45, 40 ounces. This motherfucker had bottles of Kentucky Deluxe drinking mode, MD 2020 drinking mode. Anyway, Wilder pulled his ass up, got him in recovery. He lost 270 pounds, and Wilder changed his life. Fatback Fury owe everything. Cause Fatback Fury done made over 200 million. He owe all that shit to Wilder. Wilder dug his ass up from under the ground. But anyway, Wilder, I want you to win in life, bro. I hope you win this fight. I just gotta be. It just been a sad career, bro. Kind of like with Rigondeaux too. Rigondeaux had a sad career, bro. It just, man, the way they done Rigondeaux, bro. And people keep forgetting he moved up 2 weight divisions to fight Lomachenko. People keep forgetting that shit. But Earl didn't get no credit for beating Mikey. But anyway, that's what really made Loma pound for pound beating Rigondeaux. That was the fight when they said he number 1, and Rigondeaux moved up 2 weight divisions. Anyway, I'm talking about Rigondeaux punches had no effect. But anyway, you was done wrong, pimping. But I'm just gonna tell you, bro. When you get to talking about this your last shot, this is the wrong fighter to have your last shot against, bro. Bad southpaw, and he's 6'6". He's just as tall as you. I'm not saying Zhang is better than you, bro, but Zhang got great timing. You don't have the style that you got the power, but not the style that's gonna give him trouble. You're gonna be right in front of him, and he gonna throw that straight left right down the pipe. That right hook gonna land, and it's vicious. That's the same punch he knocked Joe Joyce out with. I'm just telling you, bro, he might have lost it. And I don't know. I don't know that footwork that Malik been trying to teach you. Maybe that bullshit will work for, and maybe you can tire him out doing that little that shuffle shit. But it's a bad style because, bro, you don't move your head off the line. You don't got, and I just got to be honest, bro. Joseph Parker was the perfect style to beat Zhang. It just was the perfect style. Joe Joyce got very good head movement. He was ducking them straight lefts. He got very good head movement, educated feet. It was the head movement, though. And it was the ring IQ. And it was the fact that Joe Joyce had the style to, not Joe Joyce, Parker. Parker had the style to beat Zhang. He had good head movement. He kept his head off the line. That's the key. He kept his head off that line. Especially after he got dropped, he kept his head off the line and tired him out. That's not the style you have. You stand straight up. Zhang is a very good counterpuncher, and he got very good timing. And I'm just gonna tell you, bro. I saw Joseph Parker damn near stop you. Zhang hit 10 times harder than that. This is a bad style. This is a bad style. You gonna have to go back to your Bermain Stavern shit. No, I'm just saying. You gonna have to go back to that shit you did in that second fight. When you beat on your chest like King Kong when he say that white girl when she was climbing up that guy. But anyway, you gonna have to beat on your chest and you gonna have to walk his ass down. Just try to get to him first. This is one of them fights. Trying to be defensive. You do not have enough. Your defense is not good. You don't have good head movement. And that shuffle, like I said, you can try that for 6 rounds and see if he get tired and then clip him with a right hand. I don't recommend that. I recommend you go back to that shit. I'm talking about, what's that fighter you were hitting them shots when you were dancing while you were hitting his ass? I'm trying to think. I'm talking about you was throwing, you were leaping into the motherfucking shot. You got to go back to that shit, that wild shit, bro. I'm telling you, bro, you should have never let hating ass motherfuckers like Tank. Cause I'm gonna tell you something, bro. Tank is listen, and I just took her for him a couple videos ago. But like I said, this is the reason why I talk shit about Tank. Tank, he one of the monkeys of boxing, and that's why he got all them monkeys on him. Tank always diss black fighters. That's one thing I know. I've noticed it. That's why he did it with Jared Anderson. When Wilder was knocking everybody out, Tank said he fight like a girl. I never, this little shit, like, Tank do monkey shit, though. He always diss black fighters. That's just what he do. But he worshiped Inoue, he worshiped Fury, and he said Inoue is his dream fight. But go back to that wild shit, bro. That's the shit that'll clip Zane. That's the shit that'll clip him. You're going to have to try to get him before he get you. That's your shot. Because if you bounce around the ring, bro, the crowd might get to booing you. It's a lot of shit. You get to trying to do that Malik Scott shit. I'm just telling you. And that shit'll probably work on Zane, because if you move and move and move, he'll get tired in the 5th round. But I don't recommend that. I recommend you go back to that shit. That shit that got you here, bro. That shit that got you to a world title. Just get back wild, bro. It's cool. Everybody ain't got to be fundamentally and technically. And maybe it was never for you to try to learn that shit. Do what you know. Because when you tried that fundamentally sound shit, it didn't work on Parker. I'm just telling you. So I think you need to go back to your jab. Walk him down with the jab straight right, or looping right. Clip him before he clip you. Because I'm telling you, I don't think you can take the power of Zane. I don't think you can take his power, and I don't think there's many fighters that can. And you don't get your head off the line, bro. But anyway, when it comes to Better Beef and Bivol, I'm just gonna tell you, I was looking back at the Yard fight, and I still have the same thoughts. Yard exposed Better Beef without trying to. I've seen Better Beef exposed before, though, by that other Slovakia fighter. Because Better Beef don't respond well when he get hurt. Even though Better Beef is a better fighter than Yard, and Yard is, you can tell he started fighting late. Yard was supposed to win that fight, and Yard could have won. Yard came out timid. The first 3 rounds, it destroyed him. The first 3 rounds, Yard gas out in every fight as it is without them fucking muscles. But the first 3 fucking rounds, he bouncing around the ring, trying to be technically sound and fight off the back foot. You ain't never done that. Yard is at his best when he walk your ass down and throw big shots. And you was pawing with the fucking jab. You was throwing a pity-pat jab that was never landing. Yard was on his bicycle the first 3 rounds, and he was gassed out in the 4th, and then he got hurt. Yard then started trying to fight back until he got hurt. Then he started trying to show his heart. Had he came out from the first round and walked Better Beef down, Better Beef is terrible on the back foot. And even though Better Beef, I have no problem admitting the motherfucker do hit hard, he's one of the best offensive fighters in boxing. Offensively. Defensive, he fool. Defensively, Better Beef is fool. And that's why I say Bill was tailor-made to beat him. Bill will let his hands go. Them combinations, and he can hurt him. Better Beef don't have the most granite chin. I done seen him hurt 4-5 times. He don't have the sturdiest chin, and he don't respond well when he's hurt. Better Beef is easy to hit. Very easy to hit. Very, very easy to hit. Yard had to walk them down, bro. He would have stopped them. Yard could have stopped Better Beef. And when he hurt him, he didn't go for it. He hurt Better Beef 3-4 times in that fight. Never went for the kill. Never went for the kill. But I have no problem admitting Better Beef do got good power. He's a good come forward fighter. But another thing I have, another critique. Benavidez is done cried a river and cry. He done Life Jennings our ass, and we done cried with him. But You get no pass for fighting Javoski, Benavidez. You don't get no pass for doing that, pimping. I don't respect it. The boy retired for 3 years and he done fought 2 tomato cans and now he back. Nah, bro. If you gonna go to 170, and I know what you're doing. I know what your father's doing. Y'all would probably fight Bivol because y'all spoiled him and you think you can probably have a better chance. Y'all want to see the fight first before you call the winner, really. See, you should have came into the light heavyweight division straight. What you really should have done, because if you was this good, you should have went straight to the winner. When I come to 175, I want the winner better be than Bivol. No tune-ups, no none of that shit. But you ain't doing it. You want to see this fight first. And a lot of people is hoping that Better Beef look old or he this and that. Bro, old or young, Bivol beats you, bro. Old or young, we can keep crying for that 39 shit. Bud finna be 37. Motherfucker don't give a fuck about that shit. Listen, bro. Benavidez's team is trying to wait and see how Better Beef look. If Better Beef go in there and destroy Bivol, I'm telling you, bro, they want to see some shit. If Bivol win, they gonna jump on that shit quick. I'll tell you what you should have did though. You should have went and at least fought Yard. Hell, Yard more notable than a damn Vostik. You should have at least fought Yard, and I think you can beat Yard. But I'm gonna tell you this though. Yard might knock you the fuck out, because I'm gonna tell you something. Benavidez has never faced a puncher yet. He has never faced a puncher. And you talking about fighting Better Beef and Bivol now. I think Bivol can hurt Benavidez. But at least fight a Yard. Because Yard done been broken down a lot. He ain't near what he was. And I think you can beat Yard. But that's a good test, because that's somebody that can punch. Just like with Canelo. Canelo ain't the hardest puncher, but he can punch. And you've never faced a puncher and you have no defense. That's why I got Canelo beating Benavidez. No defense and you've never faced a puncher. That's why I said I could see Yard knocking your ass out. I don't know. That's a fight we would be able to see if, how well you take power. Yeah, you could take that little shit Kayla was throwing. But I'm telling you, bro, I don't know if you can take that shit Better Beef throw. And I think Bivol could hurt you with accumulation. A lot of people act like Bivol can't punch. Accumulation. Bivol might stop Better Beef. I got Bivol either way. Bivol might stop him. And the ref had to stop. When he get the landing them combination, it was a point in the fight where he could have stopped Canelo. He really let him breathe. Bivol defense too good to me. I really like Bivol. I just like Better Beef as an offensively fighter. He's just not an all-around fighter for me. He's not no pound for pound, nothing. I could put Bivol on my pound for pound list though. Bivol is skilled. Bivol is a skilled fighter. And don't get it twisted. Better Beef looks skilled when he's coming forward. When he breaking your ass down, he do it in a skilled way. It ain't reckless. That motherfucker plays his shots very well. He chooses his shots very well. Don't get it twisted. I think Better Beef is very good. He's just not good defensively. But if you let him walk your ass down, bro, he gonna beat the fuck out you. He gonna pick his shots very well. He's very accurate, and his shots hurt, bro. Bivol ain't gonna respect him. That's another thing. Better Beef ain't never faced that kind of resistance. Y'all respected him from the beginning. Go look at that fight, bro. I was shocked. I was like, Tunde, bro, you got this motherfucker trying to fight like Floyd with this shell shit. You got him trying to be defensively responsible and fight on the back foot with that pity-pat ass jab, bro. I was shocked at that game plan. Y'all showed Better Beef too much respect. And that's another thing I'm starting to notice about fighters. Fighters just show Better Beef too much respect, bro. Bivol ain't gonna respect him. That's a key to beating Canelo too. Same way like Better Beef, same way like Canelo. Don't respect him, bro. Look how Danny Jacobs respected Canelo. Could have beat him. He fucking respected the fuck out of him. It's look, Jamel could have beat him. Respected the fuck out of him. Canelo and Better Beef both have that effect on fighters. Fighters just be scared before they get in the ring, and they just bow down to him. I promise you, Bivol won't do nothing. Just like he didn't bow down to Canelo, he ain't bowing down to Better Beef. Can Better Beef clip him? I think he can clip him. I like Bivol's high guard though. I like his high guard. But anyway, yeah, bro, Yard could have beat Better Beef, bro, if he hadn't been so timid. But I'm telling you, Benavidez, that's a good fight for you. And I think I would pick you to beat Yard. I would pick Benavidez, but that's a good 175 fight for you. If you're going to come to 175. Fighting Vostis, bro, that's a straight cherry pick. How you gonna call out Canelo, but you fighting Vosted? Like, bro, that's clown shit. And you motherfuckers are being, I'm telling you, bro, y'all waiting to see the results of this Better Beef shit. I'm telling you, a lot of fighters, I can't lie to kick it. I do think fighters are scared of Better Beef. It's a lot of, but Bivol ain't one of them. Bivol ain't one of them. And I'm telling you, keep fucking around and let David Morrell move up there. David Morrell, I told you, I got him beating. And I like Bivol, bro. I really like Bivol. Bivol nor Better Beef beats David Morrell right now. David Morrell will clear everything out. That's just my opinion. And Khalil Cole is on the rise. I'm telling you, Khalil Cole 3 fights from beating Bivol and Better Beef. Khalil Cole is 3 fights from beating both of them. Just telling you, bro. So, it is what it is, bro. You know, I just look at how the whole world can respect Better Beef versus Bivol. They respect that. They respect that shit. The boxing world respect Better Beef versus Bivol 10 times more than the respect they show for Bud and Spence. PBC didn't even want to give Bud and Spence a guarantee. They didn't even want to give the motherfuckers a guarantee. I'm just showing you, bro. And the way y'all just spit out, y'all treated Wilder like a hoe in Harlem in the 70s. Yeah, back in Bumpy Johnson them days when they had that guy and Frank when they had the blue man, you treated him like a goddamn hoe in Harlem in the 70s. Just sad, bro. Just sad. At this point, bro, Al Haymon, it's hard not to talk shit about you. I try to talk shit about all promoters because I try not to single Al out, bro. But the way you do black fighters, it's a fucking tragedy. It's just pathetic at this point. But anyway, this is 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. With that, I'm out.